Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Today we're going to talk about Vechain because there's a lot of rumors actually swirling around Vechain these days, and it has a lot to do with the Chinese traceability program. And they actually said, like for food traceability, anyone who is not registered with this traceability program or platform will not be allowed in China. Now, we know that Walmart China is working with Vechain's traceability platform. So obviously, even though there's no like real confirmation or mention, people are speculating that Vechain is the traceability platform. And some detractors are saying, see, like they're all going to have to change. Vechain's not a part of this platform. But it never really mentions what this platform is actually being partnered by, this like nationwide, all China traceability platform. My guess is that the truth is that Vechain is a part of this platform, but it's not the sole power that runs the platform. I think the platform is probably made up of a lot of chains that are all interoperable with this main blockchain, and Vechain can just simply plug into it. So Vechain can actually feed information into this traceability platform, and I think all the Vechain data can actually be accessed from this Chinese traceability platform. It really wouldn't make sense for the Chinese government to allow like Walmart China to work with Vechain, to allow all these other stores and to work with Vechain as well as like that whole traceability thing, the foods thing between China and France to be tracked by Vechain via DNVGL, and then basically say like, oh, that's all nonsense, it's gone, we're going to do our own thing. That doesn't really make sense. Just like I think the national vaccine tracking system will include Vechain, but will not be solely Vechain. We know the region around Shanghai actually uses Vechain as the tracker, but we don't really know what all the other areas use. And so Beijing might actually do their own thing, but I think the national program will actually incorporate all these programs into like the central chain, and like these other the separate platforms will kind of be like almost para or side chains from the national like traceability platform. So I do think Vechain is actually a part of it, but it may not be the one underpinning the entire thing. So is it good news? Is it bad news? It's not really either. I think it's kind of neutral. I think it's mostly positive though, considering China is actually tacking onto this blockchain technology. And I think like as more people come onto the system, Vechain might actually get more clients because they are going to be one of the gateways into the system, even though they are not the system itself. And Vechain is continuing to get more partnerships. But in terms of like the hype for this, I don't think there should be that much hype. And there shouldn't really be all that much disappointment either, because I do believe it actually will be part of the overall blockchain, of the overall like traceability program, but it just won't be like the entire component. Now, I could be wrong. It could end up being the entire component. I just don't think so looking at it, because they don't specifically mention Vechain as what's what's the engine that's actually running this. They don't actually mention anything much, the power that's running this. They just say it's a blockchain traceability program. If it's Hyperledger Fabric, we know it can be interoperable with all sorts of blockchains, and Vechain will definitely be one of them, because we know that Vechain does actually have the blessing of the government. They work with several municipal governments, they work with even state level governments, but the national blockchain I think will be a conglomeration. It'll be both private and public blockchains. And Vechain, like in terms of this traceability program, will end up being one of the parachains of this big traceability program. So overall, it's good that China's adopting this technology. I think it will help more companies jump onto Vechain if they see so. And I don't think Walmart China is going to be the only one. And the thing is, like Walmart China is actually onboarding, Walmart China is honestly onboarding more and more products onto VET. So they're obviously not going to be banned. So eventually, yes, it'll be part of it, but it won't be the central engine underpinning it. At least that's my guess. I hope it does become the central engine underpinning it, but right now I don't think that looks like to be the case. So it is somewhere in between. So that's what I think of the news. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.